All right, Shalom Makyam. First and foremost, I have to give all praises to Yahawah, baha, Yahawashi, baha, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. We are the Hebrew Israelites, which consists of the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians. And according to the Holy Scriptures, we're God's chosen people. Much love, honor, respect to all the Akim out there, pushes knowledge and sincerity and truth. Shalom to the confusion of faces, and shalom to the few sisters that follow and taking heed to the doctrine. What you're looking at is the true depiction of the one ignorantly called Jesus Christ, whose real name in the Hebrew is Yahawashi, and the Heavenly Father name is Yahawah, and they are so-called black men according to the scriptures. All right, coming back at you with another lesson. In today's lesson, we're going to be dealing with the destruction of America, man. All right, because this place has to be destroyed, and it will be destroyed. We get a better picture, man. All right, get these missiles up, man. This is going to happen to America real soon, man. In our time, brothers. All right, the Lord is getting ready to do some magnificent, which He already is, but we are in some very serious and happy times, man. All right, because Iran is in the news heavily, and that's Ezekiel 38 chapter. So you already know, once that thing start rolling, according to Ezekiel 38, it's gonna be like a domino effect upon the Yahawashi coming back, upon the destruction of this place. Pretty much when that happens, man, when World War III happens, it means that the elect has been sealed, and in the midst of that, the RFID chip is going to be implemented. All right, so hey, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, about to be implemented. World War III is going to pop off, and all hell about to break loose. So this lesson is going to be the destruction of America, which was this was a good one right here. The destruction of America coming soon, and we're going to be dealing with Revelation the 18th chapter, man. Because once this place goes down, man, that's it. This is our last captivity, and this place is going to be left as a desert, man. So without further ado, get into the scriptures. Lord willing, is an edifying lesson unto the very elect. And it says, Revelation 18:1. We're going to go through the whole chapter, Lord will. It says, after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven. And this is John the Revelator, seeing these prophecies being shown unto him on the island of Patmos. All right. Having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, the great is fallen, has become the habitation of devils. So this already happened. So John, the Revelator, already saw the destruction of this place. And it become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. So the old breakdown, you know, is dealing with homosexuality and all that, but that's incorrect. The correct understanding for this verse is dealing with let me get it real quick. Got going to the book of Isaiah 13. It's all the way at the bottom. Man, this whole chapter is good. Isaiah 13 is pretty much dealing with what's going to happen with America, but I'm going to get to the point. It says, Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellencies. The Chaldees are the enlightened ones, dealing with the Illuminati, the elite forces that control this world at this moment, shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So what happened to ancient Sodom and Gomorrah? It got burnt up with fire and brimstone. And once that place got burnt up, no one was able to inhabit that land. So the same thing's going to happen over here. It shall never be inhabited. Dealing with America, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. So it's dealing with it won't be any more business transactions. Dealing with the economic system with imports and exports. You know, you won't be able to come over here and set up any type of businesses. things of that nature. It's going to be totally destroyed. But here's the point. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and the houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. So that's what it's dealing with. Going back to Revelations 18, verse 2. It says, you become the habitation of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. So it's going to deal with desert creatures going to be living here. Desert animals. All right. Once this place gets destroyed. So that's the correct understanding of that verse. It says, for all nations have drunk the wine of the wrath of her fornication. So it's not dealing with actual wine here. It's dealing with all these different nations, dealing with the beasts, NATO, EU, have took on the customs of the United States of America. Dealing with many things you can deal with nowadays. You can see these things crystal clear with this whole transgender movement that's going on, homosexuality, the LGBT movement, women over men. This is madness, man. The vibration that's being pushed out here, these other nations have taken on the customs of it. The land of Israel, we got the gay rights parade over there and all that madness. That's what it's dealing with. All right. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. So the major countries that do a lot of import or exports, majorly import is dealing with when I looked it up, you got Germany, Japan, China, Mexico, so on and so forth. All right. These other countries are getting rich off of America because through the merchandises that they send over here. With the different cars, the electronics, all right, all the different computers and you name it. These things are sent from overseas. All right. That's what it's dealing with. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that he be not partakers of her sins, and that he receive not her plague. So this was another breakdown. I was broken down the wrong way. You know, the spirit of power, Yahawashi shall happen the elders to correct us. So this verse is dealing with us being beamed up out of the chariots, dealing with that's the only way we're going to be delivered from her plagues, dealing with the missiles that's going to hit this place, the ICBMs. That's how this place is going to be destroyed. Like earlier, I showed you a picture of the mushroom cloud. Yeah. Total destruction, man. It's going to hit this place. These missiles are going to hit this place, man. It's going to look something like this. Coming to a city near you. All right. That's what's coming, man. This place is going to get wiped out. Okay. Nuclear shower, man. Okay. Yeah, plug this back in. This is what this place is going to look like. All right. Totally desolate. Okay. So let's get that scripture real quick. Revelations 11. Revelations 11, start at verse 11 to 13. It says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. So this dealing with a time period, but adds up to 350 years. 3 days and a half started around 1969, 1970, when the Lord allowed Abba Bivens to come on the scene to let us know who we are, who was Elijah the prophet, John the Baptist, and he taught, you know, different elders that passed on, Elder Yaquab, Elder Marshall, so on and so forth, to here we are today on the Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabor, Apostle Ramlab on down, you know. So that started from 1970. That's the 3 days and a half, and the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. So what's the spirit of life? We found out who we are, understand the scriptures, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. We know we're the Israelites. We know we're the God chosen. That's the spirit of life, man. All right. And they stood upon their feet. And that's actually what we're doing. Pursuant to wisdom of Psalm, the 5th chapter. Great, when we standing out there with great boldness towards those that oppressed us. I'm roughly paraphrasing. And great fear fell upon them which saw them. And them that the great fear fell upon is the elites of the society. Starting off with the 13 elite banking families and anyone that's incorporated with them, the Illuminati. These other nations' top officials, they know what's coming, man. And these other nations, Apostle Hard did a video. These other nations are the Persians, the Iranians know that Esau. They know those so-called white race. They're Esau, man. Okay, so they watch our videos. You know, Apostle Hard been saying that for years, man. That's why, you know, the scriptures say the Lord uses the weak things to confound the mighty. We're weak, man. But the information we have is confounding these nations' top officials and whatever they got going on, and let them know that our big brother Yahawashi is coming back to lay the smackdown on all you bozos, man. We're going to put chains around you and this place is going to be destroyed. We're going to rule forever. All you heathens, you pagans, man. All right. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, here's the point, come up hither. And they just ascended up to heaven in a cloud. And their enemies beheld him. So this was the Revelations 18. The verse I just read is dealing with, man. Come out of her, my people. Meaning we're going to get delivered out of the plagues that's coming to this place from the thermonuclear destruction. We're going to get abducted into these ships. All right. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld him. All right. And it says, in that same hour was there a great earthquake, the destruction of this place. A 10th part of the city fell, the 10 FEMA regions. And the earthquake were slain of men, 7,000, complete number of people going to die. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to Yahawashi. And check this out. The second woe was past, and behold, a third woe coming quickly. World War III is at the doorsteps, man. The drums of war. War of Armageddon, man. All right, let's go back to Revelation 18. All right. And I heard a great voice from heaven. So the great voice is, you know, Yahawashi and the angels abducting us, the elect. 144,000, 1/3, women, children, friends of the prophets, believers. All right, so on and so forth. Come out of her, my people. How we gonna come out of this place? We're gonna get abducted by the chariots, that he be not partaker of our sins, and that they receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High had to remember her iniquities. So, all right, so America's sins is fucking nuts right now, man. It's excuse my language, is really ridiculous nowadays, man. The madness that's going on out here in this world, man. Okay, so you gotta thank the Lord every day, man. You know, we going through our trials, tribulations, whatever, man. Still praise Yahawashi, because with the same temptation he give you, he find a way for you to escape it. He just want to see what you made of and how you gonna deal with it. He's gonna, you know, continue to fight the good fight of faith. Continue to do your shows. Continue to pray. That's what we want to see you doing, man. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you. Double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she had filled to her double. And that's what's coming. Man, all types of hell, man. That's what it's dealing with. Ultimately, the nuclear destruction. But it's going to be a great economic collapse. It's going to be a famine out here. A lot of these women out here going to get killed, raped. A lot of people going to get gunned down. Martial law is going to be nuts out here, man. How much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously, right? Because you living in this country and you have, you know, decent job, whatever, you have your own business, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're doing all right. You're going to have a house, cars, you know, a big television, all types of food and restaurants everywhere. So if you're making a decent living, you're going to be living deliciously out here, man. And that's what America promotes. For you to come over here and get fat and nasty and be a damn degenerate. So much more torment and sorrow give her. For she say in her heart, I sit as a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. So that's the vibration the government of the United States push off on these people. We have the greatest military. Don't get me wrong. I was in the military. The United States has a great army. It's like ancient Roman Empire had the great army. But guess what? They got destroyed, man. So that's the vibration this place pushes off on you. Like there is no God. Nothing's going to happen to this place. And it's going to come like a thief on the night on your backside, man. Right? Therefore shall our plagues come in one day. And here are these plagues. Death and mourning. So a lot of people is going to be crying, losing their minds, and famine. And she shall be utterly burnt with fire. All right? Utterly burnt, man. This place is going to get wasted with the ICBMs, man. All these different countries are flexing their missiles right now. Okay? And the two countries that has the most missiles, the United States and Russia. Well, you only need one nuke, man. All right, this place is going to be utterly burnt with fire, man. Wiped out. Okay? Therefore shall our plagues come in one day. So when the Lord allowed this thing to happen, man, it's not going to be prolonged, man. Back to back hell. Death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is Yahawashi who judged her. The kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her. Let's give you some examples of the kings of the earth. All the different, you're dealing with China, Japan, Germany, like all the major countries that do a lot of business transaction with America. That's what it's dealing with. All right. Waxing rich off of the imports of them selling their goods over here. Things of that nature. Saudi Arabia with the oil and all that stuff. Shall bewail her. They're going to be losing their minds and shall lament for her. When they shall see the smoke of her burning. So they're going to be able to see that broadcast on their TV, whatever the country they're in. They're going to be seeing this place getting burnt the fuck up. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So a lot of these nations that's joined unto America is getting sick and tired. I just saw an article, brothers, did a video on that. Of this whole warmongering state. So a lot of these nations that's with them in NATO, they're going to shoot missiles on this place as well. All right. Scripture say in 1 hour. 1 hour. It ain't going to be 3 hours like that whack ass Avengers movie. In 1 hour, man. And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her. For no man buy it their merchandise anymore. So there's gonna be no more fucking iPods, no more PlayStation games, no more PlayStation, no more Maximas, Nissan Maximas, fucking Lexuses, whatever. No more of that shit, man. New rulership shall emerge, man. A new government shall emerge. We're gonna put y'all in slavery and you're gonna learn the law, statutes, commandments the right way, and we're gonna break your fucking backs, man. Excuse my language, man. All right? And we're going to control the whole universe in righteousness. Yahawashi. All right. So the merchandise of gold. So everything they were doing, they're going to making transaction with us, the elect. All right. The merchandise of gold, and all Israel is going to get their fair share, man. Israel ain't going to be no bums. None of that, man. No more of that, man. Shit. Israel's not going to be in third world countries no more, man. In a messed up state we in, man. It says the merchandise of gold and silver, the precious stones and the pearls, and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thine wood, all manner of vessels of ivory. And a lot of these things come over through these ships, man. You know, at these ports. Manner of vessels of ivory, all manner of vessels of most precious wood, and of brass, of iron and marble, and cinnamon and odors, these different spices and all that. Ointments, these colognes, frankincense, and wine. A lot of these, like, good wine, man, they come from overseas. And oil, fine flour, and wheat, beasts, and sheep, and horses, chariots, and slaves, and souls of men. It's dealing with human trafficking right there, man. And the fruits that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which are dainty and goodly are departed from thee. And thou shalt find them no more at all. Especially these rich ass Edomites out here in Cali. They're gonna lose all that, man. They Ferraris, they Jaguars and all that shit. They fat ass mountains. I mean, not mountains, houses living on mountains and shit. You're gonna lose all that. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, like, holy shit. They're gonna be speaking in their languages, man. And saying, alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls. Because once America was once a great place to come, you know, build a family, business, houses and all that, but that's no more. All right, this place is depreciated. The money has depreciated. A lot of people are homeless out here. The crime rate is increasing. All right, the cost of living is increasing. The gas is going up. It says, for in 1 hour so great riches has come to naught. All right, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off. So it's dealing with a lot of these imports coming in by these boats from China, Japan, you name it. All right, and cried when they saw the smoke of her born and saying, what city is like unto this great city? All right, this is what they're gonna see, man. Barak the Yahawashi. So this thing already happened in the vision that John the Revelator saw, and it's about to manifest. All right, and they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her coastlines, dealing with the different ports. For in 1 hour she is made desolate. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and he holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High avenge you on her. Think about that. That's heavy, man. Reason why this thing is going on right now, because the Most High is about to avenge all these heathens and iniquity of America for us, for his son and for his friends and for the elect. It says the holy apostles and prophets. And the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone. Wait a minute. Great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more and at all. That's what's coming. Great violence. Something you never seen out here, man. And the voice of harpers and musicians, and of pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee. And this whack ass music no more, man. No craftsmen, whatever crafts you have, no more jobs. Whatsoever craft he be shall be no more, shall be any more in thee, and the sound of the millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee. No more getting up to go to work, man. And the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee. And the voice of the bridegroom, nobody getting married. All right, you ain't got to worry about getting down on one knee and a woman rejecting your ass. The bridegroom and the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, and for by their sorceries were all nations deceived. America's full of lies and deception, man. And in her was found the blood of the prophets and of the saints, and of all that were slain upon the earth. So some of us are going to die for this word, and it's going to be a worthy death, man. Death to this fucking place, man. This whole system, this society, giving all praises to Yahawah, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, man. Y'all brothers out there, stay strong, man. Shalom.